found a friend in the garden this morning while I was out here picking pests off everything. I saw this little, I don't know, guy, lady, climbing through my eggplant. I love praying mantis. Absolutely adore them. Oh, big stretch. These are definitely a friend in the garden. Good morning, you guys. I had planned on a little bit of a different video today. I was really excited to sit down and share some things with you guys. But I've had a rough couple of days. Starting yesterday? No, it might have even started before that, while we were on our trip, I think, maybe. But yesterday was pretty bad. Yesterday was just a series of very intense panic attacks. And I thought I was feeling better this morning, but I'm not. And it's really hard to focus and be productive when your body is fighting you like this. So I still want to turn on the camera, so we're just gonna do what we can do. I'm not gonna pressure myself to try to do what I had intended for this video. We'll get to that when I'm feeling a little better. Today we're just gonna hang out. Trying to appreciate the beauty that I have in the garden right now, because things have peaked and are starting to go downhill, and it does make me sad. So I'm trying really hard not to get sad, instead to focus on what is good in the garden, which I was really hoping I could say are strawberries, but no. So my chickens will get another half-eaten strawberry. I have not gotten a single strawberry yet. I don't know if I could pull those and they'll continue to ripen inside. I don't think that's how it works with strawberries. I did want to get some fruit mesh bags to protect these things, but I don't feel like going anywhere to get them. I had planned on doing some shopping today, and like I said, my body's deciding otherwise. Girl, you want it or not? Good. Well, at least somebody gets some use out of it. And here comes Bok Bok to steal it. Of course. Y'all are so mean. Okay, so in the last video, I was telling you how bugs have just destroyed my tomatoes. Oops, I didn't mean to rip that off. But you see how this is all spotty, blotchy? It just don't look very good. So I came out here and there are about 15 of these leaf-footed bugs, all gathered having a grand old party on my tomatoes. So what they do is they stab your fruit. They stab your fruit, all these bugs, and suck the juices out of them, and it makes me want to stop trying to grow tomatoes. But instead of doing that, what I think I'm gonna do, I've been thinking, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got about 12 tomato plants, and I was thinking that that's more than enough. More than enough. Well, I was wrong. I probably need to plant about 200 plants if I really hope to get a harvest of tomatoes. Now this is where my problem, my thinking, if I provide more food for the pests, doesn't that just mean that the pests are going to multiply? More pests will come because there's more food available. So I don't know, but I'm whenever I feel like getting out and about, I'm going to go get those little mesh bags to try to protect what I have left. It's probably nothing. Or for future harvests, or future plantings. That tomato there, that one's destroyed. I mean, it's never really going to become anything that I can eat. These guys. They're everywhere. And this morning I decided to come through, and maybe this wasn't the smartest decision. I was trying to just get the bad leaves off of this one vine that's dying, because it just makes me so sad. I don't want to come out here and see that. I don't know. I'm struggling, you guys. I probably shouldn't have come out into the garden knowing how I'm already feeling. To see all this happening. Like this vine over here on the fence that had cucumbers and cantaloupes on it. This one, it was growing so beautifully. Came out here last night to dump some compost in the pile on the other side. Everything was fine. I came out this morning and this whole section of vine had been like dragged off the fence. A bunch of the vines were broken in places. So this plant is probably going to end up getting sick because of all that. So it's just not, it's not helping my current emotional mental state to see the destruction in my garden. But let's keep going. So this cantaloupe has made its way over to this trellis. In fact, I think the cucumber has done the same. Yeah. So this trellis is not only going to be covered by the beans, which are finally looking nice, but the cantaloupe and the cucumbers are also going to be trying to use this. This picture looks really lovely right here, I have to admit. I'm not upset about this. The way this looks. I just spotted this in here. Let's see if I could get over here without squishing anything. Oh, you gotta be careful with the trendles. Is that the right word? Anyway, look what's in here. Oh, look at it. Oh no. Look at it. Isn't she lovely? Oh, I don't want to move it, but I also don't want there to be bugs attacking it and me not know. Oh, what's that? Yeah, something must have, I don't know, some kind of animal must have come through and drug it off. Oh, look, there's another one. Looky that. Ooh. See, I don't want to get too excited, because what if I get excited about it, I get my hopes up, and then all of a sudden something comes along and it kills it. And then I'm heartbroken again. I'm too sensitive for the garden. I'd really like to see if any of this corn is ready. I don't want it to let it go too long, because then the bugs will definitely come in and start eating my cobs. I do have a few corn in here that are not producing cob. This one specifically back here has zero cob formation, but a healthy little whatever this thing's called. I can't think of it right now. You guys know what it's called, right? I hear the bumblebees. Oh yeah. Hard at work. Thank you, bees. Ooh, I've got some banana peppers over here. I grew these for my boyfriend. And so far I've only picked 2. And I didn't feel like that was enough to pickle. But it looks like I've got a few more. I could probably let that one grow a little more. These plants are looking a little worrisome, but hopefully they'll be okay. I think I've got another one over here I could pick as well. Yeah, I can try making him some pickled banana peppers. What's that? Is that a poop? It sure is. Where did it come from? Oh, look. I've got a bloom on my pumpkin over here in this corner. It's starting to sprawl out as well. I'm gonna have to, for long, I won't be able to get back in this corner here. I think I need to feed again. Oh my gosh. Just look at the amount of eggplant. And some of these do have holes, but I don't even know what to do with all of this, which is exactly the problem I wanted to have. Oh, there's a nice squash I can harvest. I've noticed on several of these squashes, squashes, that the vines will fuse together, and I get two squash that are growing fused together, basically. I know in tomatoes, Jess from Roots and Refuge, she calls them fasciated blossoms, and then the tomatoes become cat-faced. I don't know if you use the same terminology or language when it comes to other things. I mean, I'm guessing, I still ate the other one, so. I see those little whiskers poking out. I don't know if you can. Oh, right there. See them on the edge of that leaf? A couple of whatever these are hiding back here. Oh, okay. I got some long antennas for them tiny little bodies. Squash back here is getting sick. I'm guessing because of that storm, it looks like it broke this, and once these things are broken, all kinds of fungus and bacteria and stuff can start entering in the plant. I was just out here harvesting last night. It's crazy how fast things can grow. Anyway, it's so hot. So you see how the tomato on the left looks nice? And the one on the right looks all splotchy. The one on the right is the one I was showing you in the garden where the bugs were having a party. The one on the left is one that I pulled from the plant before we went on vacation, specifically to keep this from happening. So just in case you're ever curious what's going on with your tomatoes when you see things like that, that's what it is. It's bugs. Good morning. Back out in my garden very early this morning. I think it's just before 6:30. Hoping to get some work done out here before it gets too hot, and I'm already running into another issue. I don't know if you could see them swarming me right now, but the mosquitoes are out in full force right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get much work done out here with these mosquitoes, but yesterday ended up being a pretty rough day for me in terms of my mental state. I ended up spending most of the day going through. The only way I know how to describe it is what I call rolling panic attacks. And if any of you have ever been in labor or watched somebody go through labor, that's what it feels like. Not the intense labor pains, obviously, but they come on like contractions. They last a couple minutes. I get a short break in between, and they come back. And they were very, very intense yesterday. So I spent the rest of yesterday just trying to manage that, and I didn't get very much else done. So I did want to come out and at least finish this video for you guys, and then I'm gonna try to start another one, because I do have some announcements. I do have some things I want to talk about, and I'm feeling okay right now, so I want to get that done. But let me go ahead and wrap this video up so we can get that one started. Thanks you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye guys. Before I go, I did want to tell you, yesterday I mentioned that some animal had come through and ripped these plants off the fence, and I found out yesterday that animal was an RC car, a big one.